Bueno, que sea lo que Dios quiera. Vamos allá a ver qué es lo que es. Tremendo punto de guardarlo. ¿Y este punto de guardado? Explíqueme. Ya, pero entonces yo tendría que volver a lootear. Déjame ver. Ah, ok, esto está muy bien. Ok, esto está bueno, esto está bueno. Ok, ya veo dónde guarda el arma.
Uah.
Migma, ¿cómo vas? ¿Todo bien? Sí, acabo de empezar aquí. Ya tú sabes, a ver qué es lo que es. No he tenido mucha suerte, no sé si es el juego que tiene problemas o qué. Me estaba crashando mucho esta mañana. A ver si se comporta mejor. Ok. Ok, vamos a ver si matamos a este tigre ya que estamos por aquí, por esta área. Dale, dale, gracias por el apoyo ahí. Creo que te vi jugando en estos días, estaba jugando Fortnite, creo que te vi ahí con...
Get ready.
Ah, pero aquí hay mucho. Dale, rínchalo.
What's that noise?
Yo recién bajé el Fortnite. A ver qué es lo que es, creo que lo voy a probar más adelante, a ver qué es lo que es.
Nice.
Yo no fue que maté al tigre, ok. Pero no tenía nada. Estos cajoncitos son difíciles de ver aquí. Y más para mí que estoy corto de vista.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Hay una mina ahí. Aquí hay pila de mina escondida. Oye, ¿te robó?
Easy.
Voy a llevar toda esa pieza. ¿Ya? El tigre está aquí. Ah, pero viene otra mina aquí. Estoy conmocionado, dice ahí. Vamos a matar a este tigre de un prontico aquí atrás.
Coming. Too strong.
Ok, y esta, ¿y quién es esta? Ya empezó esta vaina. Ya empezó esta vaina. ¿Y quién es esta? Soy Chandler.
I already told you I want Rizzos. Rizzos. Not Saltuna cans. Not, you know, canid bits. Why is this so hard? Unscrewed? Hardly. I am well and properly screwed. Wait. Forget I said that. Also, when did you get all eloquent? You're not a marauder. This is embarrassing. See, you were armed, so I thought... I'm great at clarifying.
Esta tipa está como media loca.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself.
Ajá, por eso fue que te votaron.
I heard some
Por robar.
outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them. seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. No?
Ya no me importa mucho, está hablando sin sentido ahí. Estamos perdiendo el tiempo hablando contigo. Ey, otra mina. Ahora sí, déjame poner los puntos. 5 ahí. En el diálogo ponemos 2. Está bien, gracias por el apoyo, como quiera. Que descanse. Esto es sigilo. Vamos a ponerle uno al liderazgo. Ventajas, me dieron un punto más de ventaja, ok. Claro. Sí, con Dios delante vamos a estar en directo mañana, pasado y todos los días. Jejeje.
Dang, that's impressive.
Chao, chao. ¿Qué es esta vaina? Atrevería a tirarme de ahí, pero cuando nadie me hago daño. Daño feo. Coño, pero estos tigres andan protegidos full. Con toda esa mina. Ahí no creo que haya nada que buscar. Entonces, estas armas que yo tengo, porque esta usa munición pesada, creo yo. Y esta también, entonces esta usa fusil de asalto ligero. Y usa pesada también, los dos usan pesada. Necesito uno que use munición. ¡El Trini! Que use munición más suave. Vamos a ver. Ligera, escopeta recortada. Revólver, también usa ligera. Ese rifle de caza como que no me convence, eso ni hace daño. Quita esa basura de ahí. Vamos a ponerle escopeta a ver qué es lo que es. El Trini, ¿qué es lo que dice Don Trini ahí? Está como medio perdido tú. ¿Cuándo es que te vas a reincorporar? Ya Saúl regresó ya. La leyenda come moña. Ok, ya yo entré ahí. Y esto aquí se entra. Sí, ya yo entré. Ah, ok, aquí no se entra. Entonces, te tienen secuestrado. Yo me estoy aprovechando porque tú supiste cuando llegue la mujer. Hasta yo voy a perder el sentido arácnido. Ya tú sabes, me han puesto un ultimátum ahí con la PC. Pero yo no le hago daño a nadie, yo soy una gente buena. Yo me rodear, no vaya a ser yo me mate brincando desde ahí. A ver qué hay aquí. No se brinque esa pared de guanajo. Ah, creo que dice la misión diaria. Largo mañana. Recupera el alijo de medicinas. ¿Cree que se está muriendo? ¿Quiere un alijo especial de antracilina que está en el centro cívico? Ok. Tú supiste de la que aquí iba a haber que pelear durísimo. Vamos a probar la escopeta aquí adentro ahí. Pero yo estaba aquí ahorita y peleé con unos tigres aquí adentro. Ya, parece que como no tenía la misión activa, no me salía la opción de recoger lo que estaba buscando aquí. Atrancada. Sí, ahí entro que está la vaina esa. Ok. Entonces, abrí con llave. Ya tenemos esa misión ahí. Bueno, ya podemos abrigar de aquí. Aquí no hay más nada que buscar. Ahí. Pero nada. Y después dicen que uno no hace nada para comprarse a esa mujer, ¿eh? Diario. Mapa. Precio de transporte. Cumbre volcánica. ¿No podrá hacer viaje rápido? ¿Será aquí? ¿Mostrar misiones inactivas? No. No. Ok, vamos para acá. Y yo no tengo granada. Déjame dejar esos animales tranquilos. Voy a hacer cosas y me meto yo en un lío ahí después.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Processing. Security patrol initiated.
This'll be quick.
¡Guapa!
Nice one.
Searching for unauthorized persons.
Erosión eléctrica por rayos.
Sweeping the area.
Ah, pero que tú estás peleando melee ahí. Loca vieja con unos tigres. Adiós, está bueno que te maten ahí. Cúbrete, cúbrete, loca vieja.
Everyone all right?
Ah, yo tumbé un robot aquí adelante también, en la entrada. Este mismo. Aunque casi se tumba solo, sí. Mm. Estos robos no le dan chance al enemigo. ¿Y de qué están? Yo creo que había más. No, pues munición no me voy a quedar corto, no. Pues, dígaselo a Dios, dígaselo a Cristo. Ya voy ando lento y medio, sí. De que estoy sobrecargado, estoy sobrecargado.
Okay, here we go! Nice one!
Nearby unit. Security patrol initiated.
Everyone all right?
No, yo voy a seguir cogiendo ya. Lo peor ha pasado, que estoy sobrecargado. A ver si hay algo aquí donde vender. Aquí adentro.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope... Don't mess with us!
Aquí hay una máquina. Vamos allá. Vender basura. Yo me pregunto qué dice vender basura, pero... Ah, ok, me dieron algo. Yo ni me fijé. Se fue este. Se fue esto. Pistola. Escopeta recortada. Revólver. O sea, hará más daño que el que yo tengo. Dame ver el inventario. Para mantener opciones. Cambiar orden. Armas pesadas más 5. Talento de sigilo menos 5. Vendemos todas las otras armaduras. 9. Intimidación más 3. Bloqueo más 5. Hace bien. Ok, entonces de las armas. Esta hace 137 y esta. Ok, esta es la misma. Entonces se fue en todas esas armas a venderla. Valor de venta, peso. Toda esta vaina de consumibles. Dura 2 minutos. Carne, salud inicial más 25%, dura 2 minutos. No, paga. No creo que eso va a ser menos de 100 pesos. Modificadores de arma. Eso no pesa tanto. Piezas de armadura. Componentes usados para reparar armaduras, ok. Ujú. Vender armas.
¿Dónde estoy? ¿Dónde estoy?
Wish I could do that.
All beginning.
Oh! Bouncing off! That's smart. Doing all right? You took one down! Watch out!
Sit sweeping the area.
Ese daño, eso casi no le hacía nada. Ok, vamos a darle por aquí abajo a ver qué es lo que es.
Winning.
Ah, pero que se aguanta ahí.
Searching for unauthorized.
Ese tipo de robot aguanta. No sé, yo habilité eso porque me ha dado la opción de que sí. Dinero y dinero, no importa. ¿Para qué yo quiero piratear esa vaina? ¿Qué habrá ahí? Ok, yo estaba ahí abajo. Ok, vamos a ver. La escopeta esta no hace nada de daño, esta basura.
You're not real. You're not real.
Hay unos locos ahí abajo con el calor.
Go away, Phantom.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Bueno, gracias por el heads up, como dicen por ahí.
Searching for unauthorized persons.
Everyone all right?
Ok. Preparar. Armadura. Dame el inventario. Tengo aquí armas largas. Esa escopeta, déjame quitarla de ahí, pues eso no sirve. Ah, mira, mira qué cosa. Si la tengo equipada, no me la puedo quitar. Ah, qué basura. Pesada. Pesada. Quita esa basura también de ahí. Pesada. Ahorita usa ligero, ok, ahí sí. Estas jeringas para qué que son, porque siempre he encontrado muchas. Ah, ok, desde que encuentro muchas. Voy a poner una de esas. Nada más porque sí. Ahora sí, usar el banco de trabajo. Estas tres son equipadas. Reparar. Equipada. Esto está bien y esto está bien. Voy a reparar un poquito esta. Entonces, modificar. Y aumentar la modificación. Y esta, la ametralladora ligera. Se le puede poner a. Ok.
Working! Everyone all right? We got him!
PARTE. Searching for unauthorized
Incoming!
persons.
Tenía buenas intenciones. Ah, porque hay más. Ya, pues estos robots se metieron a hacer una masacre aquí fue. Abusaron de todo el personal. Eso del dron, toda esa vaina. So nasty. Bebé. No, aquí arriba, que lo que. Mi tapato de dientes. Coger mascarilla facial en crema. Señores. Ok, de ahí fue que yo vine. Ok, dame ver que por aquí que yo vine. Me acuerdo que podíamos seguir bajando de la tipa. De la tipa que está loca por el calor. Vamos a ver. Sí, vamos,
Not
vamos por
real. You're not real.
aquí. Ey, pero esta tipa le da un susto a cualquiera porque.
Go away, Phantom. Go away, Phantom.
Dame un segundo ahí.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Bueno, ese calor lo está poniendo loca.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I
Soy un
shouldn't have eaten
fantasma
that
especial.
sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Nah, yo hablé con ese loco. Déjame terminar el diálogo completo, a ver si Terber tiene algo que
What's eating
decirme.
you? The tail. Jimmy'd opened the... I specialized in automechanicals, drone. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Literal.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic
Oigan,
adventurer.
ese no ha visto una aventura.
Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Yo ya sabía que ese loco iba a dar para algo. Que total, ya hemos ido linchando todos los robots sin problema. Mhm. Ya, ahí está. Que se den entre ellos ahora. No, pero esta vaina es grande aquí adentro, sí. ¿Un cargador? Sí. A ver cómo funciona la metralleta. Que ya no la voy a tener que usar seguro porque...
Incoming!
Adiós, y no arreglamos esa vaina. A ver. Estoy buscando quedarme bugueado ahí.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Pero también hay gente. Reed dice que Frontemar
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
No te preocupes. Sí.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
De nada. Entonces, ¿qué pasa aquí? Vamos a ver, porque yo estoy en chinchivo. Porque hágase electricidad, forastero en tierra extraña. Desvíe el suministro. Estado de la central. Fábrica de conservas de Salatún de Frontemar y el laboratorio botánico. Yo creo que es mejor que esta gente de afuera entren para allá, para el pueblo, porque hay demasiado vago afuera. Y ellos no están protegidos ahí, ¿no? ¿Dónde están? ¿Dónde está el regulador? Ok. Bueno, así las cosas son como son. Diario, mapa. Vamos a ver, dice que le dé por aquí para coger la fuente de energía. Voy a pararme aquí de camino. La munición pesada tan chinfloja. Dame yo guardar aquí, no vaya a ser que me encuentre aunque sea 800 minas ahí adelante ahora.
Look out,
¿Qué pajarería es?
Don't mess with us!
Tiene cierto flow a los borrenas.
That's the last of them!
Adrenalina. Recibir una nueva entrada. Ve a la página del acompañante. Ok. Que tienen su guarida, tienen un par de vainilla ahí. Ok, vamos a ver. Perbati. Ahí, vamos a darle que sea una armilla ahora. Vamos a ver, 121. Pesada, fusil de asalto ligero. Fusil de asalto. Ahí. Y le damos una ventaja, dice 30% de salud inicial. Los enemigos se sienten más amenazados cuando reciben daño de tu acompañante. Que tenga más vida. O yo tenía mi ingeniería. Mi ingeniería. Puñado de dígitos. Ya tenemos todos los dedos. ¿Por qué tengo esta penalidad? Ah, ok. La armadura. Y vamos a ver el inventario. Y estas armas serán todas iguales, serán. Fusil de asalto ligero, 164. Tengo 10 de armadura, estas son iguales. 16 aquí. 9. Eso no sirve, hay que venderlo todo. Entonces, cinco. Entonces, ponerle aquí 3 y a estos dos para compensar un poco la pérdida ahí. Un talento de diálogo en combate. Al atacar el tipo de objetivo apropiado se debilitará automáticamente. No sé qué quiere decir eso, pero ya lo sabremos. Ventajas. Oh, pues no me dio una ventajita ahí. Un punto de ventaja. Fue cada 2 niveles entonces. Diario. Mapa. Ok, vamos para allá, para donde esta gente ahora. Allá fácilmente va a haber que pelear. Dame guardar, que creo que por aquí está el campo minado ese. Y creo no, que ahí que está. Vamos a ver. Vamos a hacerlo con calma. Doña, escúchame.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Coño, ahora me siento yo culpable. Ahora quiero yo volver a tomar la elección. Dame ver.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. A human body is
pues esta vieja no se sabe cuál es peor de los dos.
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him.
Okay.
So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Oh, pues la vieja. Usó la teletransportación la vieja. Aquí viene el hombre.
One of us want to go see what happened?
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you,
Se puso nervioso el hombre.
things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I'd teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way.
Bueno, vamos a ver si nos podemos ir con toda la familia.
Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her. Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days. I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater. You okay with this, Grace?
Zoe's still out there. Don't much care to leave her unaccounted. If you find her, could
Yes,
you
I
let me
will.
know? We'll be waiting in Edgewater.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
Bueno, nada más tuve que hablar con uno solo. Entonces, El diario. El mapa. No, vamos a recoger esa de camino. De camino para acá. No, ya, no. Daña, me voy. Hablamos ahora. Esta vaina, esa ametralladora, eso no sirve tampoco. Se la voy a vender de que llegue ya al pueblo. La voy a cambiar por una caja con flex. Lo bueno es que aquí no se pasa mucho trabajo buscando los mandados que te pueden hacer. No llega derechito ya. Ahora deberían habilitarme aunque sea una pasolita, una vaina, un burro para yo moverme de aquí a allá. ¿Que lo que esto se está viendo o no se está viendo? Ok, sí. Bien. ¡Diablo! Se mató de ahí. Ah, cuando viene el loco que lo tiene el libro. El mimito tiene un libro ahí. Ah, no. ¿Me crees? ¿Y si nos vamos de aquí?
What's eating you?
No, que no puedo usar el coso de viaje. ¿Dónde fue que me metí? Larga mañana. Me entrega tu dedillo.
I've been feeling pretty.
I've never actually been.
Something to report? Anthracillin, huh? That's an anti-Cleo product. I appreciate your vigilance on behalf of Spacer's Choice.
Ay.
Medicine goes to where it's most needed. You are, of course, entitled to a reward for assisting in the apprehension of any contraband. Your compensation and your receipt. Spacer's Choice wishes you a productive shift.
Martin Abernathy. Interesting. I'll see to it that charges are filed
Ay,
against.
ay, ay, qué chivato. Qué chivato.
Being stupid enough to hire a freelancer who turned him in. It's a punishable offense. All Spacer's Choice workers are expected to be exemplary judges of character. Mr.
Yeah.
Abernathy has
Oh,
failed to meet these standards and will be duly punished. Something to report? We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you.
Bueno, si hay una nómina fija, ponme ahí.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still.
Esta es la librería, déjame ver. Voy a hacer esa puerta bien pronto. Esta mujer de diablo. Hacer esa puerta para que no nos vean aquí. Tendrá algo escondido entre estos cadáveres.
What can I do? You know about Eugene? How?
Me lo contaron.
You probably heard it from one of our local gossip mongers. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills.
Vamos a hacerlo así.
Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Así es.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Entonces, ¿qué más me falta por cobrar? Voy a hacer electricidad. ¿Y qué tal la nave? No. Es un aterrizaje, sí. Dame entregarlo a este tigre. Saludos buenas la gente de por aquí, los que están sin look. Yo veo ahí como una lamparita, creo que.
I know, I'm trying to think.
This was a nice family, you know. While it lasted.
¿Perdón?
No kidding. Real. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
Y así era.
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Yo espero tener
aside from
descuento.
You, Miss Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Entonces, me falta. Bueno, ya que estamos aquí adentro, vamos a hablar con este tigre. Vamos a ver si encuentro una máquina aquí. ¿Qué es esto? Banco de trabajo. Tienda. Ok, vamos aquí.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
¿Dónde está la tienda? Pero aquí arriba, ¿qué está? Voy a pedir dónde está la tienda esa, pero yo creía que era aquí. Pues será ella que compra.
Town's been humming with power. Somebody must have been down in the old plant.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
Ah, ok. Está bien. Eso está bien. Eso está bien. Entonces déjame quitarme esta basura del inventario. Que no sirve. Fusil de asalto, esta basura no sirve. Ametralladora ligera. Pesada. 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 Ligera. Pistola ligera. O sea, hay que esa pistolita ahí. Entonces de esta cosita. Este está a nivel 10 de armadura. $16. Ok, se fue toda esta vaina a pique.
You tried the... Coming...
Vender, vender. Comprar. Ya no vende de nada, esa loca vieja. No fue que yo vi el banco de trabajo. Ok, para acá adelante.
Wish we had some better rations.
This is where the...
Trastear. Aún no sé por qué. ¿Por qué no me lo puedo poner ese? O ya lo tiene, este. Ya lo tiene. Ok, ya lo tiene. Tiene las modificaciones del lugar. Esto lo tiene equipado la chicuela. Creo que hace este. Eso no creo que lo necesite porque... Más 20%. Claro, hay que mejorarle el arma a la loquilla porque quiero que...
Magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here.
Patrón, le traje gente y la electricidad.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
No tiene cara de malón.
That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater.
Ah, gracias, patrón, gracias.
By all means. Thomas. Thomas Kemp? I remember him. Had to write him up for daydreaming a few too many times.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson. This is something he wants to do. That'll make him twice as good.
I will give him a chance to impress me. If he knows his way around a toolbox, I may have a place for him in the Holcomb workshop. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point.
Mira ahí.
With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine.
No, yo voy la busco, tú me dices.
One way or another.
Bueno, yo supongo que ya se queda aquí.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me. That's on account of how I never met her.
Okay.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Okay.
Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
Vete a hacer la tarea si no vas a jugar más allá.
You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking. Am I? Well, it's just normal to me.
Coño, pero estos diálogos, si no se llevan de estos diálogos. 25% máximo del medidor de dilatación táctica del tiempo. Efecto crítico a los acompañantes. De armas de tecnología, ok. Yo no creo que necesite tanto kilogramos. Pero vamos a ponerlo así. Ya luego le daremos más velocidad. Entonces. Bueno, yo creo que me voy. ¿Qué es esta cosita verde que está aquí? Ok. Vamos a hablar con el viejo de la deuda del cementerio, a ver qué es lo que es. ¿Yo estoy dónde? Mapa. Este hombre estaba aquí. Yo me acuerdo que era entrando por donde estaba el barbero. ¿Dónde está el barbero? Por ahí no es. Pero yo creo que por aquí adelante. Sí, por aquí adelante debe ser.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. You run into any trouble? Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay, me falta uno de esos delincuentes. Este. Oh. Ray.
Clever.
Llegó la grasa, patrón. Y este cuchitril aquí que... ¿De quién será esta casa? Esto es pausa y pausa, Dios mío, este muchacho. Esto es en vivo, esto es así. Pero grabado fuera otra historia, tal vez.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every...
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
No, yo vine a cobrar.
Swing a truncheon. Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying.
Va a seguirle la corriente a este loco.
Square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Sí, dame dejar ese hombre tranquilo.
Easy.
Ay, perdón. Aquí no puede robar tranquilo porque aquí nadie está vigilando. Ok, pila de máquina. Carga corrosiva. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Pero por qué no? Tengo que ver si hay un perk que me permite comprar esta vaina de aquí. Coño, pero yo puedo modificar las armaduras, ¿sí? Dame ver, espérate. Ay, coño. 16. Ah, pero mire, te da 22. Más 5 armas pesadas. La yo equipamenta. Blindaje, dispositivo, utilidad, refrigeración. ¿Cómo así ingeniería 150? ¿Y cuántos puntos yo tengo? Una eminencia literal. Ya está puesto ahí. Vaya para allá, don, déjeme robarme esto tranquilo. Déjeme ese palo. Ok, entonces vamos a ver aquí. Vender. Ese palo. La armadura. ¿Qué es esto? Cañón de descarga. Voy a comprar ese cañón a ver qué es lo que es. No se muera, no se va a llevar nada. $17. ¿Cómo están los cascos míos? 13. Sí, dame a comprar un casquito de esto también. 17 y 17. Eso es lo mismo. Comprar uno de estos. Equiparlo. Venir aquí. Vender. Ahí está. Y este tigre aquí.
Got my sights on you.
Es lo que se mueva para allá. A ver si me meto a la fuerza para allá.
Nicely done.
Métete, métete. Métete porque aquí están los alijos. Vamos a ver qué es lo que hay aquí. ¡Ay! El tipo entró afuera y no dijo nada. No te pueda, mi don, se da una vueltecita por ahí. Yo ando recogiendo aquí un par de cosas. A ver si se va. Hombre, el diablo. No sé qué es lo que está buscando aquí. Está susurrando loca vieja.
That was quick.
Vámonos de aquí que ya limpiamos. Entonces, diario. Para estar en tierra extraña. Ok, vamos ya. Hablar con este viejito y ya completamos aquí. Creo que vamos a poder coger una nave y emigrar.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Freelancer.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Something I can do.
¿Quién diablo es Jim?
Yeah? What? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
No me acepta eso. Dame darle esos dientes a ese loco. Bueno, estamos listos para despegar de aquí.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh.
No, se te está saliendo la baba.
When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Ya, vámonos, mándate. Yo sé que eso es lo que tú andas buscando.
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship
se me tiró.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Sí, vámonos.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Got it!
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
No, que me pusieron a joder toda esa vaina fue para conseguir lo que necesitaba.
Captain, do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Si cualquier cosa tenemos ahí un ayudante. Que ella debería ser que vaya a instalar esta vaina.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Captain.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Dale, préndelo. Déjala bajita ahí por si acaso. Empecé a jugar. ¿Cómo se llama? Digo, ahora vamos a ver lo que dicen aquí. Ah, bueno, ok. No Star Citizen, no. ¿Cómo que se llama? Ese juego que, como que lo vi muy monótono. ¿Cómo que se llama el jueguito ese? Se me fue el nombre. Este parece más divertido con los diálogos y todo.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Okay.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Ok, pues vamos a hacerle.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
No, yo te debo una. Y yo no tengo más nada que hacer, parece. ¿Qué estás haciendo mandado?
Select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Pero también voy a buscar esto bien pronto aquí. El sudario. Proyecta un disfraz sobre tus acompañantes y tú, que os permite acceder a zonas restringidas siempre y cuando tengas el cartucho de identificación correspondiente.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
No, yo no había subido para acá, ¿no? Efectivamente, no había subido para acá. ¿Estos son camarotes, parece? Sí. Ok. No puede haber nada cerrado. No hubiese sido bueno usarlo antes, pero ya. La pionera, estación orbital independiente. Uy. Hefesto, Tierra 2. ¿Dónde yo estoy ahora? ¿Dónde que vamos? Ok, entonces mapa. Diario.
Welcome back, Cap. How can I... The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running.
Vamos a arreglarla.
Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Certainly, Cap. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Ya.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Right.
Why was the chemist sad? Because all her beakers are gone. As you wish.
Vamos a ver cómo ponemos a funcionar el robot. Una mesquina máquina de matar y fregar. Ok. He oído hablar de un tipo que conoce a una muchacha que conoce al traficante, el Flu. Armas pesadas. Coño, pero era mejor ahorita que uno le ponía un punto y subían todo al mismo tiempo. Era, ya me dieron información.
Welcome back. How can I... Goodbye.
Perdón, aquí, ¿qué es lo que? Diario. Busca una remodeladora. Has encontrado. Pero está como activa esa misión. Tengo que ver dónde consigo una vaina de esa. ¿Cómo que se llama? Vamos a ver. Busca una remojadora de ácido. La pionera. ¿De qué está esta mujer? En la pionera.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Let's talk when you're free.
¿De dónde fue que me hablaste? ¿Está aquí arriba? No, no sé dónde que está. Me fui para la pionera, hablamos. Ah, ok.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Voy a llevar varios acompañantes, yo será.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Compórtate, compórtate.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Que salga por ahí mismo.
Heading out.
Sí, espérame ya, pues yo cerré esta puerta.
Heading back.
Oh, la aduana.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Ah, bueno, pues eso está fácil.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
Buenas.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got an office on the far end of the promenade deck. Anything else I can help you with, mister?
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Coño.
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but two officers.
Okay.
Dreadful, ain't it? Such blatant disregard for order. It's a real problem in the youth these days. It's true enough that he ain't particularly deadly, but the interest on each fine being compounded as they are means he'll be paying with his life insurance. Only way to cover it. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to
Bueno,
you.
vamos a ver si el tipo me da el encendedor y no tengo que matarlo.
Move along.
Entonces vamos a ver. Pesada, 180. Podemos vender todo vaina. Entonces,
Hey, that's illegal. What do you think you're doing? Oh, my mistake.
me agarran infragante ahí. Epa, ahí está dándose su traguito ahí atrás. a escondidas.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that
Ya, me llevé esa tarjeta.
and threaten our hard-working citizens. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Ya sabía yo que aquí era que estaba logrando.
Purpleberry punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here. Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. A soft Rizzo's knock you out bar. Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Seeking relief from the heat?
Hmm.
Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. What ain't I got?
Adrena. Estimulación. Ok. Está loca, me tiene aburrido cayéndome atrás. Una sombra que tengo aquí. Y todo eso está abierto ahí y nadie lo coge, ¿no? Eso es para que yo me lo lleve. Déjame hablar con esta loca, a ver si me dice algo. Mira por aquí, que ahorita me robo una botella de esa, y que delante de ella, déjame ver.
A new face. Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corpse pulled back to Terra 2. It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun. Might all be board propaganda, though. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. The board don't like them that truck with Monarch. But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you up. The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse. Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise.
Okay.
She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up. That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
Rest and go. Ok, aquí puedo echar una pavita por eso.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regular scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien
Ah,
wildlife
bueno.
and the other?
Están reclutando, gente. 24 de armadura. 13. $18. Flu. Parecen las armas que yo tengo ahí. ¿Qué importa, tipa? Déjame yo dejar aquí. Quédate ahí un rato. Te aviso si necesito ayuda. Ahorita se atreve la tipa. Zona restringida. Ok. ¿Y cómo yo me pongo el sudario? Vamos a ver. Habilidades. Personajes, talentos, ventajas, detalles, reputación, inventario.
Okay.
¿Cómo me pongo el sudario? Misiones. Yo no sé cómo usar el sudario. Déjame ver el sudario que dice aquí. Bueno, antes de yo meterme para acá, vamos a guardar. Vamos a ver qué pasa aquí. Diablo. Tarjeta de acceso a la enfermería. Bueno, con esta tarjeta que yo encontré allí, voy a limpiar todo.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors
Gladys,
tell
¿quién es
you how
Gladys?
good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Vamos a ver.
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime. Did he tell you?
Vamos a ver si nos dan un descuento.
Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Yo casi no gasto.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Mess with Gladys? You mess with us.
Yo me atrevo a hacer esta apuesta y que se arme aquí, oíste. Dame guardarlo, a ver qué va a pasar aquí si yo forzo esa caja fuerte ahora mismo.
What was that? Careful. What do you... Go on, before I change my mind.
When you are hungry, and declare about Have you given your auntie a hug
Thought I
today?
could roll over and die!
Brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to print.
La tipa estará peleando allá afuera, ¿sí? Ya la matan.
Thought I saw something.
Groundbreaker! No! Don't do this!
I better take a look. I'm gonna go home. What's that? What was that?
Dame un segundito ahí. Bueno, vamos a ver qué pasa aquí. Yo creo que... Oye, me metí aquí como que esto era todo mío. No, pero así no, así no. Vamos a darle a cargar. Tu guardado, guardado manual. No vamos a hacer esa desfachatez. Nada. Vamos a dejarlo por ahí. Mañana con Dios delante vamos a continuar. Porque no quiero hacer una pausa muy larga. Tengo que hacer algo ahora. Entonces, nada. Gracias por venir. Recuerden dejar su apoyo por ahí. Nos vemos mañana.